This is a presentation of the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Any other use of this telecast or any pictures, descriptions, or accounts of the game without the Oklahoma Sports Network's consent is prohibited. It may not be reproduced or retransmitted in any form, and the accounts and descriptions of this game may not be used without express written consent.
Welcome to the Great Plains Coliseum, and this is our second game of 4 as the third annual Great Plains Invitational, brought to you by our title sponsors with B2E Training, providing basketball training and skill camps for those ages 6 and up, born to elevate while teaching young athletes the importance of elevating themselves on and off the court. For more information, you can follow them on their Facebook page, even Instagram at B2E Training. Also, Shaneberg Services, providing services like it used to be, with the emphasis on quality of services that no other shop in Oklahoma provides. When you do business with Shaneberg Services, you'll be treated like family. From auto glass, windshields, truck accessories, and bed liners, mirrors, showers, and so much more. Visit their website to connect to them at shaneburke.com. Well, along with James Stanley, myself, Eric Sherem, going to look forward to the second matchup. Newcastle was winner of Ferris, and that was a great matchup, and want to be able to say that this was a coaching matchup that has been for the first time in 13 years. You got an Ike grad from 99. You have a Lawton High grad from 04. Coaching Newcastle, coaching Ferris. This was the first time that they had to go against each other, and that was kind of a nice little rundown for those two. But as Tevin Foster came up, and he was just talking about how good it is for these kids to get this kind of tournament before you can fine-tune before you get to a state run.
Yeah, absolutely. Back in my playing days, these were kind of, as he mentioned, I listened to the interview before I got here. That's perfectly stated by him. Just trying to get your flow down, trying to get the offense together, kind of figuring out your rotations, all the things that he mentioned. And, and another thing for these kids, too, the crowd hasn't really rounded into form, yet, so they're kind of quiet games. You can't really feed off the crowd, so you really have to be focused in these early games anytime you're in one of these tournaments to try and take that away and just, focus on your job, focus on what you got to do, and help your team win.
All right, 2 minutes away from the starting lineups in the second matchup of 2 of 4. We'll take a break and be back right after this. OSN Basketball on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
.4D Landscaping and Irrigation has been providing top-rated professional landscape and irrigation services for the past 25 years. They take your vision for that perfect landscaping project for your home, new construction, or business and make it a reality with their easy financing options. You'll want to make sure to ask them about their seasonal services too. 4D Landscaping and Irrigation. Call 510-9983.
So, not real big on paying bank fees? Well, that's okay. It means you're smart with your money and you know how to get a good deal. You're a credit union kind of person, and Communication Federal is your kind of credit union. In fact, Pay Me Checking puts real money right into your account when you use your Visa debit card, online or in stores. Pay Me Checking, the free account that pays you only from Communication Federal Credit Union.
The heart of Oklahoma, where your home isn't just a place, it's your peace. At Century Roofing, we understand the importance of protecting your peace. We're experts in roofing technology, techniques, and customer service because we care about Oklahoma and we care about you. At Century Roofing, we combine quality craftsmanship and exceptional service because your home deserves the best. Century Roofing, staying on guard for Oklahoma.
All right, back here at the Great Plains Coliseum, getting ready for Eisenhower and the Moore Lions. And so this is really the excitement of basketball because the fall sports have kind of come to a conclusion. and we're getting ready for an exciting matchup of game number 2, the Eisenhower Eagles versus the Moore Lions. We'll put 8 on the board here after the starting lineups, and I want to say our first quarter sponsor is going to be brought to you by Vincent Saylor. Vincent Saylor, your State Farm agent in Lawton, proudly serving the state of Oklahoma since 2017. They provide comprehensive insurance options to help you protect people, places, and things, serving Lawton, Elgin, Cache, Fort Sill, and beyond. Comanche counties, Cotton counties, like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Call 699-2771. So now we're getting ready for the tip-off, and we'll after the starting lineups. And
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Great Plains.
our public address announcer is Vic Menendez, along with Braden, along with James Stanley, myself, Eric Sherem. Going to spend in game number 2. The Moore Lions are going to be the visiting team. Josiah Ankra, he is a 6'2" junior. Tracy Leslie, wearing number 12, he's a 6'3" guard. Nathan Torres wearing number 12, he's a 5'9" guard. Chase Younger, he's just a sophomore at 6 foot and a guard. And then Kavion Moss, 6'1". So now Samuel Durham gets the start for the Eisenhower Eagles. And I know you've got some Eagles ties here, James.
Yeah,
so.
my alma mater, so we'll see how they do against Moore. I don't know a whole lot about the Moore Lions. I know Eisenhower kind of rebuilding a little bit, so.
Did a little bit of football for them as well.
Yeah, absolutely. Looking forward to next year already.
All right, so 8 on the board, and here at the Great Plains Coliseum for the 3rd annual Great Plains Invitational. As we'll get ready for action as the music gets put out. If you are joining us on Facebook, give us a like there. On YouTube, give us a subscription there, and it's easy to access us by downloading the app. It's a free app, free to download, free to watch on the Oklahoma Sports Network. Just search the Oklahoma Sports Network and you'll find us conveniently. Eisenhower, and they're all whites. Just the baby blue stripe that's on their shorts. Moore Lions, and they're all red with white numbers. And get this ready to tip off at center court. Ready for action. Well, you don't have a height advantage in this one. But it's going to be controlled by Ike. Almost stolen by Moore, and it is stolen by Moore. Come from behind, kind of a steal from behind. We didn't even see him. Goes baseline, drives, kick out, back up top. Corner shot, no good. Rebounded by Eisenhower, and the Eagles come unscathed after the Moore opportunity at the steal, and they'll cross the timeline. A little bit of pressure put on, and going to look for a little bit of help. Nope, he's going to go try to go one-on-one. Oh, loses it, regains it all in one hand. Got to hand it off. Great opportunity there. And a whistle goes out of bounds, and that was Howard, Davion Howard. Got to hand it to him. It's like he was going to lose it, and then he just kind of swipes it back. But nonetheless, no harm, no foul on both ends of the floor. Come up empty on this first series and across the timeline for the Moore Lions. Torres looks for a little bit of help, dishes out to Ankra. Double-teamed, trapped down below. Foster brothers coaching the Eisenhower Eagles. Goes baseline. Up top, loose ball picked up by Ike. Across the timeline on the far end of the court. Looks for a little bit of help, tap up. And then go back up to Durham. Almost a steal. Jaden Baldwin. Don't have the Eisenhower height as we've seen in the past.
I was just going to say neither team, Eric.
No.
It looks like they've got a ton of size.
No,
so, certainly I don't think anyone's going to have an advantage there.
No, speed on speed right here.
Yep.
So it's just going to be that kind of way. And the ball's still out, and we're still scoreless. Just underway. Interesting, almost 2 minutes will have elapsed, and we still have no points. Both teams kind of feeling each other out. Going to dribble behind his back. Splits the defenders. Loose ball. Outside shot. 3-ball on the way is good. That's a let Trey 3-ball hit it. You can let Trey cut it. Why not let Trey cut it? So the ball taken out of bounds. Moore in their all red. Eisenhower in their whites. Going to throw that one up over across the timeline, and he'll start anew. Remember, as we said in the get-go, and we've not really had their 3-ball opportunity, no good. Misses the mark. Eisenhower with the rebound. And that's going to be a little contested. We're going to a little bit of reach in a foul. Now, so a couple of years ago, and I don't know why I have to continue to educate, whether, you come on and you're really not following high school basketball as much, is they got rid of the 1-and-1s about 3 years ago. And so now, and easier, and I think it's for a very fast-paced opportunity at basketball, you get 5 team fouls per quarter to get in the bonus, and then they start over in the second quarter, so they just clean the slate. So it kind of gets the game a little bit better of a flow. And we only have the 1 team foul now against Moore. Loose ball just kind of on both ends of the floor. Really not contained well. Outside shot, no good. Rims out. Oh, the rebound and then the steal all in 1 second. And we talked about Davion Howard. He's got good ball handling skills, but this one he wasn't able to come down with. And the Moore Lions with the opportunity. Goes baseline, turn around. Far side corner, no good. Back irons, gets his own rebound though. Tries to put it up with a fake, then dishes it out. Nice drive to the hoop. Strong, no good. Gets his own rebound, no good again. Howard with the rebound. So Howard's got the big body frame. We don't have any logistics of how big he is size-wise, but he is going to be someone to contend with down below. Still a 3-0 ball game. Ike with the lead with the 3-ball. And that's been it. Lets that one air for a 3. Rims out. Rebound, Moore. Across the timeline, dishes it out. Going to play perimeter pass basketball now, top of the key. Drives right. Tries to get 2 defenders. Unbalanced, no good. Rebound, Eisenhower.
Other than the one Eisenhower 3, the basket's got a lid on it for both these teams so far.
De'Ariana Hamilton with the rebound and a foul. They'll take it out. And that will be the second team foul charged by the Moore Lions. Like us on Facebook, follow us on YouTube, subscribe to our YouTube channel as it's continuing to grow, and we'll pass that in by Clifton Mayberry. Mayberry over to Howard. Back up top to Durham. Durham will check his defender, gets a pick. He'll roll right. Kick out. Eyes the 3. Back pedals, goes in the lane, and there's going to be a charge called. So offensive.
They must have called him for a hook with the right arm because there wasn't a whole lot of contact other than that.
So Hamilton is charged with his first team first with 3:53 left to go here in quarter 1.
Eisenhower has a couple football players on the basketball team. Some names I remember from calling their games this fall.
That's nice. You get, I always like a well-rounded sports experience in high school. As many sports as you could be in. I know a lot of coaches like you to concentrate on one, but
that used to be the norm.
Oh, yeah.
When we were coming up.
Anything and everything, yeah. Moore crosses the timeline. A little contested. Going to drive right. Kick out to the top of the key. Looks for a little bit of help. Oh, and then a nice little stretch goes to the basket, up off the glass, no good. Rebounded Ike. Eisenhower comes back on the other way as Durham. Durham back outside corner. Little stutter step move, back out in between the legs. That's Durham to Williams. Back out, up off the glass, no good. So that lid is still tight as can be between these two teams.
Get it to go.
It's still. And you know what? Moore has not scored it. Eisenhower looks for a fast break opportunity, and there's going to say a timeout. It's called by Eisenhower at the line. So they take one. We'll take one. We'll be back right after this on the Oklahoma Sports Network. All right, so we're back here at the Great Plains Coliseum after a 30-second timeout called by Eisenhower, trying to help him out before he had to get in congestion down below. So we'll start anew. Williams back up top to Baldwin. Kick back out. Tries to drive the lane. Gets contested and rejected. And that's a steal by the Moore Lions. Still looking for their first points tonight.
That's a great block.
With 2:43 and counting here in quarter one. Going to jack this one for a 3-ball. Irons out.
Oh, man.
Takes it out, and there's going to be a foul with a push underneath. I'll say that there's a lot of ball handling going on and not a lot of shot selections. And whether between steals or the lid being closed on that hoop, it's still a 3-0 advantage Eisenhower.
Yeah, both teams are struggling to get an easy look at the basket.
Get this one out to Durham. Durham will survey the defense, look to try to penetrate. A little dish out back up top by Barnes, Malachi Barnes. Little kick out, loose ball, picked up Moore. Oh, that was a nice smooth move as he just throws it out on the Ike player to let it go out of bounds. On the Ike shoe, and Moore will take it out from underneath. 2:08 remaining here in the first quarter. It's still a 3-0. Only thing that we've seen is Eisenhower with a 3-ball to start. This is the second of 4 games. We'll have 2 more after this. Northwest Classen and Classen SAS, and then MacArthur and Lawton High, and those 2 already played on Monday. Double and then triple teamed. Had to dish this one out. Goes baseline, and he'll get in the tanglement of the trash underneath, and he'll get the foul. And that will be the second on Eisenhower. And that foul is going to be the second on Durham. So we're going to have to keep an eye on him and make sure of foul trouble, but going to knock it in, and finally the Moore Lions get on the board to get their first deuce. And Eisenhower with the ball. Going to drive left and then backouts from way downtown, banks that up off the glass, and a 3-pointer is good. A let Trey 3-ball. Why not let Trey cut it? So back, and the only 2 3-points has been the difference. Eisenhower has hit 2 threes to make it a 6-2 lead. And timeout for substitutions. With a $1.09 remaining. And we'll cross the timeline. He'll be picked up defensively. Minute left to go on the clock. Dribbles between his legs, looks to drive, gets 3 defenders, back put, front iron, no good. Loose ball picked up. Eisenhower with the rebound, so they got the offensive boards this time from way downtown. Another one, a money ball for the third 3-point, and a 3-ball from Let Trey Cut It. How about that? How smooth is that to make it 9-2? Eisenhower has just jacked up threes. That's all they've done tonight. And Moore has got the one little put-back layup, and that's been the decisive first quarter. Oh, man, I thought that was going to be a little bit of an extra step. 3-ball off the mark this time. 13 seconds left to go. Oh, and that's a nice little penetration, but in with the body. And that's going to be his third. If I'm not corrected, Durham is going to pick up his 3rd foul. It's going to be the team foul. That's only his first. So I was wrong. The scores table had me backwards. Someone's going to be in foul trouble because they already had 2nd, but that's only going to be his first. Team 3rd. Both teams have 3, and we'll start with zeros here in a minute when they back iron for a open look opportunity. No good. down to 1 second. They got to jack this one up, and they don't. Not time to let that one count. So 1 quarter in the books. We'll be back to second quarter action right after this on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
In the far corner of southwest Oklahoma, you'll find a place that gives you the opportunity to pursue a degree while helping ease your mind when it comes to financial stress. Western Oklahoma State College offers a variety of options to fit your needs, both face-to-face and online. From managing a farm or ranch to saving lives as a registered nurse, Western will help turn your goals into your future. At Western Oklahoma State College, you are more than just a number. You are a member of the Pioneer family. Make Western your home away from home. Your degree is closer than you think.
All right, back here at the Great Plains Coliseum. Welcome into the second quarter. We're going to have Seafood Party as our second quarter sponsor. Every party is better than with seafood. Come see Calvin and the gang at Seafood Party at 7410 Northwest Cache Road. Seafood Party is perfect for your large gatherings or a quick lunch get-together. With catfish, seafood boils, and lunch specials served daily from 11 to 3. That's Seafood Party right here in Lawton. So the Moore Lions will take up second quarter action. Going to drive, trying to see their second score of the night. 1 quarter in the books, and they only have 2 to show for it. Going to go baseline, and he'll step out. So that's going to go to the other end. I want to thank our title sponsors, too, is B2E Training and Shane Burke Services. That's going to be a throwaway kick out. Shane Burke Services, visit their website to connect with so much more at shaneburke.com. And B2E Training, visit their Facebook page or Instagram at B2E Training. So the Moore Lions will not get any defense across the timeline. Eisenhower will just sit in their base defense, wait for them to cross, and then a kick out and a whistle and a hold. Samuel Durham will check back in for the Eagles. Sitting down will be Joshua Williams. Joshua Williams picked up his second foul. So Williams has got 2. Eisenhower's got 1 team. Let that one go for a 3 and drains that. Why not let Trey cut it? Your premier choice for barbering in Lawton. You can book online or give him a call, 354-0468. 3 ball misses on that mark. And Eisenhower will regroup. Start with 7 to go here before the half. Don't forget, we'll have 2 more games tonight. James Stanley will be calling those 2, and from what I understand from Coach Gagliardi from MacArthur, who's the host coach for this, that's going to be a really good game because Classen SAS and Northwest Classen both have got some talented players on the floor.
Should be 2 fun matchups tonight, obviously, with the intercity matchup, and then, like you said, 2 talented teams going at it before that.
Yep. Newcastle already impressive win in Game 1 against Ferris, the team from Texas just south of the Dallas-Fort Worth area. Round perimeter passing. Coach Foster through the Eisenhower Eagle program. He and his brother helping out. Little kick out for a 3 ball on the way. Rattles in. Boy, if nothing else, they got 3 balls to show for it. And they'll let Trey 3 ball be able to hit it. Slow on those zooms though there, okay? Going to arc that one off the rim. Loose ball picked up by Moore. Double teamed. Little floater up off the glass, no good. Rebounded by Ike. Boy, he really got the clearance over there as Denzel. No, it's like, well, He had the arc on that. Was that 23? Who is it that? Either Hamilton or maybe there was 21 that had the Canada. Boy, he just really had will take it out of bounds for Moore as Torres dish that out to Ankra.
You're right, Eisenhower, 12 points so far through the second quarter. Not a single one of them has been anything other than a three-pointer.
Yeah, 3 balls. We got something at the scorer's table. Something that's going to take it out here. Sub coming in.
They're trying to fix the fouls on the scoreboard.
Okay, I guess that's what it is. So had to go back to who's got who. Eisenhower's got 2 team fouls. Moore has 0. We'll wait to get everything cleared out. Yeah.
The chanting in high school boys basketball is different than I'm not used to that. It sounds more like a softball game. You know how the gals get after it like that, and especially from the dugout. But I didn't know the high school boys were doing it.
We're whistled to start. Going to inbounds for Moore. The top of the key and perimeter passing was a lot of floating around where Eisenhower is picked up defensively. Really not a crack in that. Try to go a give and go down below. Gets stopped, little fade away. No good. Nice little rebound again by Howard. Howard's really shown his rebounding skills for Ike, and they lead 12-7. 5:02 remain here in the second quarter. Looks to drive, stutter steps, and then backs out, and there's going to be a jump ball is called. Just enough to tie that up, and it will stay on this end of the floor. Looks for a little dish out. 3 ball on the way. Back iron's no good. Moore with the rebound. Still looking to try to find a groove. The only story has been Eisenhower's with 3s. Moore says we can do the same thing. I'm going to let Trey cut it 3 ball opportunity with 4:29 left to go. And we got a foul away from the action, and it's going to be Eisenhower's 3rd. So dangerously to put Moore in the bonus with 2 more. That is going to be on Howard. Howard is kind of the enforcer. He's got a thick presence down below. Oh, it's like, okay, miscommunication on that one. That was just going to be a throwaway as Younger trying to look over to Torres, and they weren't ready. They weren't on the same page. And that falls safely out of bounds. Well, we're going to be here tomorrow as well. We've got 4 games slated at 3, 4:30, 6, and 7:30, respectively. And we'll have those games announced when you have winners and losers. Newcastle already on the winners bracket.
Oh, you got to pay that one off.
No avail. So I had that right where it needed to be. Stutter step, looks for the 3, eyeballs it. Down underneath, that's a good one. Pass underneath, up off the glass is good for 2. And guess what? Tied up at 12 apiece. Timeout on the floor. We'll take it with them. We'll be back right after this on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Tayco Roofing now offers free instant quotes. Just go to taycoroofing.com and click free instant quote. Enter your address and click see my price. Roof repair doesn't have to be stressful. Get a free instant quote and trust Tayco.
Sidelined by surgery, illness, injury? Valor Physical Therapy can help. At Valor PT, our skilled therapists create a rehabilitation program individualized for you, with education and encouragement each step of the way. Whether it's sports or the activities of life, let Valor get you back in the game. Start now at 405-265-6449. No referral needed. Mention Oklahoma Sports Network and get a free t-shirt at your first appointment.
Okay, back here at the Great Plains Coliseum, full timeout is called. We're all tied up at 12 apiece. So the tie ball game with the threes, and Moore has chipped away at that lead, and we got an all-tie ball game with 3:46 left to go. Tried to dish that inside the lane, no good. Fast break opportunity, 3-on-1. Oh, waits for the defender to go and over the top. Kind of dangerous that. Body's flying, he hits the ground hard. He's still up, then he'll try prop himself up. But, it's good. I mean, he hesitated to wait for his defender, and then he rolled right on his back.
It's a scary feeling as a defender when you get that high in the air and all of a sudden the offensive player just kind of ducks and you're, boy, here we go.
Well, you've already committed. You're already in the air, and there's really not much you can do. But so we'll take it out underneath. All tied up at 12 apiece. 3:37 remain before the half. The Moore Lions taking the trip down the interstate of I-44, about an hour's drive away. Here in Game 2 at the Great Plains Invitational, third annual here at the Great Plains Coliseum in Lawton. Little dish out to try to take the lead for the first time for Moore, no good. Rebound by the Lions, look to drive, penetrates, no good, gets the rebound, puts it back outside. I thought he was going to put it back up.
Foot.
No good. Rebounded by Eisenhower. We're still tied at 12 with 3:19 left to go.
Eisenhower did a good job in the first quarter of limiting Moore to one shot. Moore has started to kind of assert themselves on the offensive rebound side, so Ike's going to have to continue to block out well.
Oh, a step back three off the glass. No good. This misses the mark. Moore on a 2-on-1. Little alley-oop. Oh, and then a swipe and a miss. Boy, you got to have those layups to try to take the lead for the first time as the Moore Lions, they miss. Eisenhower come back on the other side for a three ball, no good. Hits the iron, two defenders down underneath for Moore and two red jerseys. They get it cleared, and he'll cross the timeline free and clear with 2:41 left to go before the half.
A lot of slipping and sliding. Have you noticed that? These guys, either their shoes are not up to snuff, or maybe we need the court swept at halftime. I'm not sure. A lot of guys losing their footing.
He back ends around
nice
that,
move.
and it's going to be the and one. So that's going to be a great opportunity to go to the free throw line. So the basket is good, and the charity stripe is brought to you by Ice Trey's Barbershop. Why not let Trey cut it? You can use the QR code on your screen, 2104 West Gore Boulevard. Call 354-0468, or you can book online. So to the line, they take the lead for the first time, the Moore Lions, with 14 to try to make it a three-point swing up and in. It's good for Ankra. So Josiah, the junior, 6'2", gets it to go in and make the extended Moore Lion lead by 3. Eisenhower trying to, so they took that lead with 3-pointers. Looks to drive, and there's going to be a foul. That'll be the 4th. No, there'll be the 5th, so they're going to put him in the bonus. They just said it's 5, so we're going to go to the line now. And that foul is going to be on Simeon. Colin Simeon, going to be his first.
Eric Howard is back in the game. I think that might have been the cause for a little bit of the lack of defensive rebounding for Eisenhower that Moore has been able to kind of turn into some baskets.
Turn around, they get that. Another 3-ball, lets that one sail. And let Trey cut it 3-ball. Extends the Moore Lion lead to 18. To Eisenhower's 12. Stops and pops, lets that one rain in. So the deuce is good. Chips away at that lead by 4.
Well, we started off slow offensively, but both teams are starting to pick it up a little bit.
Starting to find a little bit of their groove. Tries to go baseline. Pass up wide open for a 3-ball look. No good. Rebounded by Ike with 1:21. Going to push the envelope across the timeline. Going to let that one rain from downtown. No good. Loose ball picked up and loose on the floor again. Picked up by Eisenhower. He goes to baseline. Oh, I thought he took a little Euro step, and then opportunity and no call for the travel. Goes inside the lane again. This time he's fouled on the way. And we'll take it out underneath with $1:02 left to go before the half. 18-14 is the lead with the Moore Lions here in the Great Plains Invitational.
Moore on an 11-2 run since Eisenhower led 12-7 earlier.
That's a telltale sign right there. Called 5 seconds, and that's going to be a turnover. So didn't have anybody open, so they had the opportunity, and they missed as an opportunity. Coach could have called a timeout and bailed them out. Didn't have the opportunity with about a minute left to go, and Moore going to cross the timeline. And does. 53 seconds and counting. The give and go down underneath. Baseline gets that contested, and that's going to go out of bounds. So a nice block by Baldwin. No, that's going to be a block by Barnes. Malachi Barnes with the block. .44 seconds remain. Moore trying to extend their lead by the 4 that they've got. Contested by 2 Ike players. Back up inside the lane. Ooh, little back pedals out, kick out to the left. Back irons, no good. Rebounded Eisenhower with 33 seconds left to go. Going to push the envelope. Got 3 defenders. A little floater up and in is good by Durham. So Samuel Durham chips away at the lead to make it a 1-bucket lead, 18-16 with 21 seconds to go. Fadeaway with a jumper, no good. Rebounded by Eisenhower, 16 to go. Pushing this to try to go layup, up and in. Eisenhower Eagles have now tied the ball game at 18 with 8 seconds left to go. Putting on the gas as Eisenhower, after losing that lead, have gone to tie. That's going to be it. No shot. Time expired on the floor. We are at the half, all tied up at 18 apiece. We'll take a timeout. Be back right after this. We're at the 3rd annual Great Plains Invitational, live on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Lawton Fort Sill Regional Airport, just 1 mile to anywhere, offering non-stop service to Dallas-Fort Worth. Fast, friendly, and convenient without all the hassles. Easy parking, and with close proximity to your arrivals and departures, all in their newly renovated terminal. Here to there in just 1 mile. To book your mile to anywhere destination from LAW, log on to AA.com. or call 800-433-7300.
Lawton Community Health Center is a place for babies, kids like me, and even teenagers. Nice people are there to help you when you're hurt or you just don't feel good. And even if you do, they give you medicine so you don't get sick and physicals so you can play sports. I'm happy to know they'll be there when I need them. And my mom is too.
LCHC, your hometown healthcare.
If you're someone who feels anxious or scared about going to the dentist, you're not alone. We're here to make sure you feel completely comfortable every step of the way. And at our office, we believe in treating more than just teeth. We focus on you as a person. And with Sedation Dentistry, you can experience the care you need without fear and without pain. And with Sedation Dentistry, we can make your dreams come true.
Home Tech Solutions is your dependable contractor for heating, AC, and electrical services for your home or business. They're the ones to rely on with over 30 years experience, and they are 100% locally owned and operated. They see to it to take care of your comfort, offering everything from insulation to maintenance and servicing all brands in the greater Southwest Oklahoma area. Make sure you see them first for all your HVAC and electrical needs. Give them a call today, 580-919-0328. That's 580-919-0328.
College is more than just going to class. College is a journey. It's meeting new people and making new friendships that will last a lifetime. It's learning from professors who care about you and your success. And finding out it can be really fun and rewarding. It's discovering that thing you want to do for the rest of your life. Cameron University is all about helping you grow and succeed. Because your success is our success.
Welcome back to the Great Plains Coliseum. This is the third annual Great Plains Invitational, and it's been brought to you by Shane Burke Services, providing services like it used to be with emphasis on quality of services that no other shop in Oklahoma provides. When you do business with Shane Burke Services, you'll be treated like family. From auto glass and windshields, truck accessories and bed liners, to mirrors, shower doors, and residential glass and windows. Visit their website to connect to so much more at shaneburke.com. Also, B2E Training, providing basketball training and skill camps for both ages 6 and up. Born to elevate while teaching young athletes the importance of elevating themselves on and off the court. For more information, please follow them on their Facebook page or Instagram at B2E Training. We've got 4:19 left before we come back to second half action. It's the Moore Lions and the Eisenhower Eagles all tied up at 18. We'll be back right after this on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Bank First is uniquely Oklahoman, deeply rooted in over 50 communities statewide. From those roots, our investment in education springs forth, helping to raise the Oklahoma leaders of tomorrow while providing financial strength to the business leaders of today. That's the kind of loyalty that helps entire communities thrive. Bank First, loyal to Oklahoma, loyal to you.
Are you looking for more than just a job? Barres Foods in Lawton offers a career with a competitive starting wage, opportunity for advancement, life and health insurance, including medical, dental, and vision, as well as 401k retirement plan. At Barres, you can be proud of a company that gives back to the community. But most of all, you can take pride from making a quality product. Barres Foods, making the best tasting hot dogs and smoked sausages, the food America likes to eat. So come be a part of a winning team and start your path to success today.
Landmarks. They stand as symbols, reminding us of history and moments that shape our lives. We create our own landmarks. At Becker Raybon Funeral Home, we understand the importance of honoring these moments. Let our compassionate team help you celebrate the life and legacy of your loved one. Offering a range of services to honor the stories that matter most, we believe that every life leaves a mark that deserves to be cherished and remembered. Becker Raybon Funeral Home, honoring the landmarks of your life.
Lawton's premier full-service garden center is Bedrock Nursery at 1802 Northwest 67th Street. Serving all of Southwest Oklahoma since 1994, they are your source for homegrown bedding plants and offer a wide range of services, including landscape design and installation. They are your full-service garden center. Bedrock Nursery, 1802 Northwest 67th Street in Lawton. Bedrock Nursery. Come see the difference.
All right, back here at the Great Plains Coliseum, we're about a minute 28 left to go before we start second half action. I'll tell you what, Eisenhower really kind of doing their part to kind of go back and forth, seesaw back and forth as they lost the lead. And we're going to go back to now third quarter sponsor. It's going to be brought to you by Sutherland's. Sutherland's Lumber is their business. Right now at 4x8, 7x16 OSB sheathing is only $9.97 a sheet. Ideal for roof and wall sheathing as well as flooring. Sutherland's, family owned and operated for over 100 years. Sutherland's, your one-stop shop. I think you got to tell the team you got to keep doing what you're doing. I mean, Eisenhower started off with a bunch of threes, and we're going to let James Stanley going to call the second half action of this, and I'll still stay around and kind of getting plugged in. I know you were the voice of the Eisenhower Eagles for football, so it should be a good little second half.
Yeah, absolutely. I got off to the hot start from three, as we mentioned. They had a 12-7 lead, and then Moore goes on an 11-2 run, kind of reasserting themselves on the inside with some rebounds when Davion Howard went out of the game. Then they get Davion back in. Eisenhower finishes with a little 4-point flurry, and now we're all tied up at halftime. So excited for what we'll see here in the second half.
Yeah, about 15 seconds away to start. Make sure that you join us on Facebook by following us there. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and download our free apps.
So both teams huddle up, getting ready for another 8 minutes here at the Great Plains Invitational, the third annual Great Plains Invitational. Crowd starting to build a little bit in the Coliseum here. Moore gets the ball to start the second half. They'll inbound near side to us, and we're underway in the third quarter. Down low to Chance Younger, ball taken away. Davion Howard starts it. Up the court, good pass. Couldn't quite finish, but there's a foul. Chance Younger to the line for Eisenhower. Be shooting 2. First one's good. So Ike back in the lead by 1 now, 19-18 as we start the third quarter. Second one also good. Moore across the timeline. That's good. So basket's good. So a chance for Moore to take the lead, tied at 20. And they do. Eisenhower mixing it around the perimeter, going to try and a little shove there. I'm going to get a foul on Moore. That's number 11, Kai Denzel. So Eisenhower will inbound over on the sideline. Gets it into Ankra. Ankra looking to make a move. Now he's going to dribble it back out over to Davion Howard, top of the key. Turnover for the Eagles. Moore's going to push it. Nice pass. Layup is missed. Eisenhower with the rebound. Taken down to the ground. No, they're going to say out of bounds on Eisenhower. Not sure about that call. Penetration inside, and Moore puts it up and in. 3-point lead for the Lions here in the third quarter, 6:34 left. Moore picking up full court. They trap, get the turnover. Excellent defensive play by Eisenhower not to give up the easy basket. So Moore's got it underneath. Nathan Torres inbounds it. He's going to send it all the way into the backcourt for Chance Younger, who's going to have to bring it back across the timeline. Great pass, dish. Eisenhower and Davion Howard take the charge. So a turnover for the Lions. Ike will inbound underneath their basket. Moore again going to pick up full court, trying to put pressure on Eisenhower's ball handlers. Jaden Baldwin brings it up. Come on with it. And another turnover for the Eagles. Under 6 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Moore drives it, kicks it out. That three on the way, no good. Ike with the rebound. Denzel Kai on the rebound, trying to get it across half court. He's in some trouble. And that's going to be a jump ball. Eisenhower will have possession, so they'll get to keep it. Darian Hamilton will check out. Makai Canada into the game for Eisenhower. Again, great defense by Moore, forcing another jump ball. This time they're going to get to keep it. So Eisenhower's trying to penetrate, but the defense for Moore collapsing, forcing these jump balls. That's going to be a 5-second. Nope, they're going to give him the timeout. So Moore calls the timeout just in time to avoid the 5-second call. Eisenhower coaching staff not sure about it.
30-second timeout. 30 seconds.
All right, so heading out of the timeout, it's going to be more basketball underneath their own goal. Third quarter brought to you by Sutherland's. Right now at Sutherland's, get their 20-volt max DeWalt cordless oscillating multi-tool kit featuring a universal accessory adapter, 2 blades, battery charger, and a bag for only $99 at Sutherland's Lumber and Home Improvement. And we thank them for sponsoring our third quarter in this second game of the Great Plains Invitational. There's a 3 from Moore, no good. Going to try it again. He's going to drive baseline, kick it back out. Top of the key, swings it back right. Eisenhower picking up the defensive intensity on this possession. There's another 3 from the Lions, and that one is good. So Moore increases their lead to 6 with 4:55 to go. Moore's gotten a lot more aggressive this half on defense than they were in the first half. Consequently, they do already have 3 fouls in this third quarter.
Took them a while to kind of figure things out, but I think they've got a little bit of momentum on their side right now, and that's why it was tied up at 18 apiece at the half, and now they've extended that lead to 6.
Yeah, if you're Eisenhower, you don't want to let them continue to stay hot from 3. As we talked about in the first quarter, there was a lid on the basket, but they're starting to fall now, and you don't want to let this, you don't want to let the score get out of hand.
We don't have the little mop boys, they're trying to,
right.
Like in the NBA, you see all those little kids that are completely sweeping the floor from the perspiration.
Going to be another 3 for the Lions, and they're going to call a travel. Luckily for Eisenhower, that would have been a 9-point lead. So we stay at 6, 4:45 to go here in the third. Clifton Mayberry inbounds it. Over to Samuel Durham. Back to Mayberry, into Davion Howard, and he can't finish. Good pass. And another jump ball, so I'm sure a little frustrated he wasn't able to complete that pass or complete that shot, but stayed with it, got the ball, and Eisenhower keeps it. Durham right side, there's a whistle.
Officials are going to discuss that. Going back over the scorer's table.
Yeah, that was definitely Eisenhower's ball. Moore just got the very last jump ball they had, so. It's about as many jump balls as you'll see at this level of play.
Nice floater.
Couldn't quite get it. So Moore heads up the court. They're going to push it. Penetration to the middle, pulls up, elbow. No good. Davion Howard with the rebound. Over to Clifton Mayberry, back over to Durham. Over to Malachi Barnes. Three on the way for the Eagles, no good. Moore with the rebound underneath the basket. Little too aggressive from Davion Howard, so he's going to pick up the foul there. That'll be the team's second. Darian Hamilton back into the game, replacing Samuel Durham for the Eagles. Barnes picks up at half court. Oh. Moore gets it inside. That's going to be another foul on Davion Howard. That looked like all ball to me, Eric, but I know from experience when you come down with your arm, that a lot of times, even if you don't make any contact, those refs see that and they're gonna get you every time. So Moore to the line.
3 team fouls apiece, so 2 away from getting into a bonus situation for this quarter. That's the 4th foul there on Howard, though. That's going to be unfortunate.
Yeah, it's tough.
He won't
minutes
see
to go in the third.
About maybe 3 minutes left to go in the 4th, if that.
Free throws brought to you by Ice Trey's Barbershop. Ask yourself, why haven't you let Trey cut it?
You can use the QR code when it comes up and book your appointment online.
So Moore's going to hold on to it. Eisenhower struggling to keep the ball out of Moore's hands on offense this half. Three on the way from Moore, no good. They fight for the rebound, they've got it. Put back. Trey Mason kicks it out to Tracy Leslie. And Eisenhower gets the turnover. Samuel Durham's going to bring it up. He's going to stop and pop. That's going to be a little bit short. Offensive rebound by the Eagles. Try another 3. That one no good. Moore with the rebound. Leslie's going to bring it up. Nice move inside. He's going to take it all the way, try to finish. No. Gets his own rebound, and then taken away by Samuel Durham and the Eagles. Joshua Williams has it over to Darian Hamilton. He loses it. Here comes Moore on a fast break. Hamilton tries to get back. Unable to finish. Malachi Barnes with the rebound.
Wow, it was great position out through defenders. Misses the shot.
Hamilton from the top of the key for 3. No good. So we're getting into a pretty frenetic pace. Both teams up and down the court, but unable to convert. So Moore is going to slow it down.
I kind of saw that in the first quarter.
Yeah. Maverick Gardner, down to Tracy Leslie. Spin moves, going to try a little baby hook. No good. Ike with the rebound. And Durham brings it across the half-court line. Get things set up. Pump fake. Nice little floater. Can't finish. Now, those are the ones you got to have if you're Eisenhower. You get an open shot like that when you're trailing. You got to have that. 3 on the way from Moore. No good. Another rebound for Durham across half court. He's going to take it all the way. Euro step up and in.
Took it coast to coast. What a great job.
It's a great step over on that move. So the Eagles trail by only 4. Just under a minute and a half to go. Batted away. Malachi Barnes is going to get it up to Darian Hamilton. He's going to cruise in for the layup, and Ike cuts it to 2. 26-24. Not 224. Moore across the timeline. Defense avoids the pick there. Now Eisenhower's got some size in. To no avail, though. Josiah Ankra with the basket. Durham's going to let fly for three for the Eagles. In and out. Rebound underneath. Spin move up. Blocked. Couple good chances there for the Eagles, but Moore's got it. Pressure in the backcourt by Eisenhower. Moore able to handle it. Kick over to the corner. Three ball on the way. That's nothing but net for Moore. Clock running down under 2. Durham is going to go in, and they're going to give him the foul. So right before the end of the third quarter, Samuel Durham takes it coast to coast again, and he's going to head to the line. Free throw visit for Eisenhower brought to you by Ice Trays Barbershop. Give them a call, 580-354-0468. Or you can book online, 2104 West Score Boulevard, right here in Lawton. Durham knocks them both in for Eisenhower. And last-ditch effort hits the Jumbotron. So your score at the end of the third quarter, Moore 31, Eisenhower 26 here at the Great Plains Invitational. We'll take a timeout. This is the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Rule number 6, be the truck authority. That's the Billingsley way. At Billingsley, we're proud to offer hundreds of Ford trucks for your selection. And if you know a thing or two about saving money, we bet you know Billingsley.
I'm Grant Billingsley, and that's the Billingsley way.
Welcome back to the Great Plains Coliseum, the Great Plains Invitational. We've got a 31-26 score. More lines on top of Eisenhower. I'm getting ready to start the fourth quarter. Fourth quarter brought to you by Jennifer Robinette Insurance Agency. Protect your assets with the Jennifer Robinette Insurance Agency, where they will quote you like family. Jennifer and her team pride themselves on educating their clients, not selling them. They offer home, life, and auto policies and would love to talk to you today. Give her and her team a call at 580-536-9100 or stop by in person at 1924 Northwest Cash Road in Lawton. So we start the fourth quarter, Moore with the ball in a 5-point lead. Nice dribble drive into traffic. Can't get the shot to go, but he's going to go to the line. Why not have Trey cut it? Charity stripe. Visit for Moore here. Josiah Ankra for Moore. Been involved in a lot of Moore's offensive action today so far. Kind of stuck on the back iron there, but bounces up and in. So Moore kicks the lead back to 6. And here come the Eagles across the timeline. Durham down the lane trying to avoid the contact. Shot up. And they're going to get the foul. So Eisenhower heads back to the Ice Tray Barbershop charity stripe.
Both teams have been pretty good from the free throw line tonight.
And right on cue, Durham makes his second. So Ike cuts the lead back to 4. Setting up some pressure, a trap in the corner, almost get it. And then Moore gets it back, but then they throw it out of bounds. So Eisenhower, after all that, will indeed have the ball. I said the lead was back to 4. It's 5. 33-28. Durham up the court, across the timeline. He's going to dribble drive, pivots around, puts the shot up, and it's good. Durham making his presence felt here in this third quarter. Pump fake, 3 ball for Moore, no good. Rebound, Eisenhower. Clifton Mayberry over to Durham. Adrian Brown in the game for the Eagles, number 5. And Eisenhower is going to commit a turnover there, unable to save it from going out of bounds, so Moore will get it back. .6:32 left in this final frame. Eisenhower hanging around, had the lead for most of the first half. Moore came out, grabbed it in the second half, and they have not been willing to give it back. So we'll see what Ike has up their sleeve here on defense. Josiah Ankra taken away and stolen right back. And then back again by the Eagles. Here we go. Durham now has it across half court. Mayberry in, up, and no good, but they're going to give him the foul. So Eisenhower will go to the free throw stripe with a chance to cut the lead to 2. Oh, okay. Number 2 and number 3 for Eisenhower were kind of gathering around the free throw line. I was like, nope, that's 11s. Clifton Mayberry to the line. It's good. Second free throw up and good. Ike cuts the lead to 1, 32-33, 6:15 left. Good penetration for the Eagles. Good hands by Durham, but out of bounds on Eisenhower. So Moore's going to keep it underneath their own basket. Josiah Ankra with the ball is going to bring it back out top. Dumps it down inside. Spin move up off the glass. No good. Shot was blocked, but a foul on the play. So now Moore will head to the charity stripe. Ask yourself, why haven't you let Ice Tray cut your hair? Your premier choice for barbering in Lawton and the surrounding area. 2104 West Gore Boulevard, or call 580-354-0468, or you can book online. Scan that QR code right there at the bottom right of your screen. That'll take you where you need to go. First free throw, no good for Moore. Second one also no good. So Eisenhower staves off that attempt. Durham's going to pull up, no good. Rebound Eisenhower. Trying to find an open man, can't. That's tipped by Moore, so Eisenhower's free to gather that back in the backcourt. Mayberry down the line. So to try again, Adrian Brown from long distance, no good. Moore with the rebound. They push the tempo. Up, layup is no good. And another jump ball. This one is going to go the way of Eisenhower. So Kavion Moss aggressively trying to get the ball back from Eisenhower, was able to force the jump ball, but Eisenhower keeps it. So Moore is going to pick up full court pressure, as they have done quite a few times in this second half. Barnes is inbounding the ball.
Gets it to Joshua Williams. Stolen away by the Lions. Baseline drive. Out to Chance Younger. Trey Mason misses the three, out of bounds on Moore, so Eisenhower's going to take over. 5:03 to go here in the fourth. Both teams have 2 team fouls. Possession arrow on the next jump ball, and I'd have to assume there's going to be another one. As many as we've had in this game will favor Moore. Full court pressure from the Eagles, and they're going to get a foul. Chance Younger doesn't agree, but he got him with the body. Now Clifton Mayberry's going to inbound for Ike. Makai Canada also in the game for Eisenhower. He's going to get it. Waits for Barnes to cross the mid-stripe, and then he gives it to Malachi. Malachi's going to penetrate left, kick it over to Mayberry in the corner. Mayberry drives baseline. Now he's going to bring it back out. Brings it baseline again, takes the step, out for three for the Eagles. No good, but an offensive rebound. Up, and that is good. Eisenhower takes a 1-point lead. So for the first time since early in the third quarter, the Eisenhower Eagles have the lead back, 4:36 to go. Great job by Darion Hamilton there. Missed the three, but able to go and follow his shot, get his own rebound, and he puts it back up and good. Eisenhower picks up defense at half court. Another aggressive play by Moore inside, and again, back to the free throw line after being unable to complete that layup. And Kavion Moss will go back for his second trip. Unsuccessful with either try in his last trip to the line. Charity Stripe brought to you by Trey's Barbershop. Happy to have him as our fourth quarter sponsor. That time it's good. Both of them good. And Moore takes the 1-point lead again. Want to thank Jennifer Robinette for sponsoring our fourth quarter. Protect your assets with the Jennifer Robinette Insurance Agency, where they will quote you like family. Jennifer and her team pride themselves on educating their clients, not just selling them. They offer home, life, and auto policies and would love to talk to you today. Give her a call, 580-536-9100, or stop by in person at 1924 Northwest Cash Road in Lawton. So Samuel Durham for Eisenhower takes it coast to coast, misses the layup, but Eisenhower retains possession with 4:10 to go here in the fourth. Trailing by 1. They get it in bounds. Durham spin move, spins back, looking for a man. Clifton Mayberry drives out to Darian Hamilton. Hamilton looking for a move. He's going to see about a screen. Nope, he goes to the left. Spin back, up and no good. So Moore corrals the rebound. They're going to push the tempo. Layup no good. That's going to be a rebound. Another aggressive rebound for Kavion Moss, and Moore's going to get a timeout. We'll see if it's a full timeout or a 30. We'll stick and stay. This is the Great Plains Invitational. Third annual Great Plains Invitational. Want to thank our title sponsor, Shane Burke Services, providing services like it used to be with the emphasis on quality of services that no other shop in Oklahoma provides. When you do business with Shane Burke Services, you'll be treated like family. From auto glass and windshields, truck accessories, and bed liners to mirrors, shower doors, and residential glass and windows. Visit their website to connect to so much more at shaneburke.com. And B2E, providing basketball training and skill camps for those ages 6 and up. Born to elevate, while teaching young athletes the importance of elevating themselves on and off the court. For more information, please follow and reach out to their Facebook page, B2E. That's B, the number 2, E Training. So Moore's got the ball, 3:36 left, up by 1. Penetration, kick out. Decides not to pull the trigger, trying to avoid the trap. Out of bounds, but the ball will stay with the Lions. I want to thank you guys for joining us today for this broadcast, along with Eric Sharon. My name is James Stanley. This is the Oklahoma Sports Network. Excited to be calling some basketball as football nears the close. Davion Howard, good defense. Another missed opportunity for a mayberry, but Moore's there to put it back. 37-34. Mayberry across the timeline. Shot for Eisenhower up, no good. Davion Howard unable to corral it. Moore gets the rebound. Under 3 minutes to go now here in the fourth quarter. Eisenhower pressuring the ball on the perimeter. Moore moves it around. Kavion Moss out for 3 from Moore. That's going to be well short. Howard. Good aggressive play by Mayberry to come and get that one. Moore tried to go for the steal. Ball up. Oh, off the rim. No good. Creative move, but I'm unable to finish, but he will head to the Ice Trays Barbershop charity stripe. Trailing by 2, 2:26 to go here in the fourth. Mayberry unable to connect on the first one. He's got one more remaining. Second one's good. So Moore crosses the timeline with a 2-point lead, looking to ice this game. Kavion Moss, great pass down low. Excellent ball movement by the Lions, and they take a 4-point lead. Mayberry in trouble, gets it to Darion Hamilton. That's going to be a foul. Let's see if they will give him continuation on that. I think they're going to call that on the floor. Nope, he's going to go to the line. 5 team fouls for Moore. So that's going to put Eisenhower in the bonus for the rest of the quarter. 2:01 left. Darion Hamilton's first free throw no good, so he'll get a chance at the second. Charity stripe visit again, as always, brought to you by Ice Trays Barbershop. Second one also no good. Davion Howard trying to get the rebound and can't. Eisenhower will keep the ball, however, as Kavion Moss steps on the out-of-bounds line. Davion Howard gets it, spin move, turns it over. Desperately trying to get it back to no avail. Moore down the court, easy layup. They're up by 6. 41-35, minute 42 to go. Eisenhower's going to have to push the pace. Malachi Barnes looking, crosses the timeline. There's a 3 from Durham. It's no good. Rims in and out. That would have been huge for Eisenhower. Rebound by the Moore Lions. Double team trapped, and they're going to call timeout. That's a big miss, Eric, on that 3. From my vantage point, that looked good, like it was going to drop, but nonetheless, it doesn't. And Ike's going to have to figure out something on defense. Full timeout on the court. We'll take it with him. This is the Great Plains Invitational on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Hi, I'm Dr. Todd Bridges, and after 30 years of practicing dentistry in Lawton, Fort Sill, Southwest Oklahoma, I need some help. Please welcome our new associate dentist, Dr. Chandler Harbin. Dr. Harbin brings a gentle touch to our ever-expanding dental practice in order to make your visit one that exceeds your expectations. Even more things to smile about is our partnership with 3 major dental insurance companies, United Concordia, Delta Dental Premier, and Health Choice. Come schedule an appointment with Dr. Harbin or myself by calling 580-248-6700.
Welcome back to the Great Plains Coliseum. This is the Great Plains Invitational here on the Oklahoma Sports Network. My name is James Stanley, along with Eric Sherm, our producer Braden Rogers. Happy to be bringing you this broadcast. Excited to be here for 2 more games after this one, but we got a little bit of business to finish right here. 1:20 to go. Ike trails by 6. They're going to pick up full court pressure. That's a foul. 4th team foul on Eisenhower. Moore is just going to have to inbound the ball. Inbounds pass, Kavion Moss takes it, heads to the rim, unable to finish, but the rebound by Moore. No foul called. Another rebound by Moore. We're looking, and Malachi Barnes comes out with it. It looked like another Moore rebound. Nope, over to Sam Durham. Now that's, or Clifton Mayberry, sorry about that. They are going to get Moore for a foul. Oh, they called the jump ball again. This one will go back to the Lions. Double team to the backcourt. Eisenhower's going to have to start fouling. Kavion Moss brings it over. They're not going to be in any hurry. Just time to play keep away from Moore. Ike not willing to foul just yet. Let's see if they can get a turnover first, and Moore will take a timeout. .30-second timeout on the court. We'll keep it right here. 45 seconds left in the game. Again, Moore 41, Eisenhower 35. 5 team fouls for the Lions. Eisenhower's in the bonus. 1 more foul for the Eagles, and Moore will then be in the bonus. And you got to think with 45 seconds left and no shot clock in high school basketball, that's about what we're going to see here. Moore's going to inbound. They do. Get it into Trey Mason. Over to Nathan Torres. Underneath. Foul, and it's good. Josiah Ankra, the hoop and the harm. And he'll go to the Ice Tray Barbershop charity stripe for 1 after converting the layup. So Moore pushes the lead to 8 with 35.8 seconds to go here in the fourth quarter. Got to hand it to Moore. Ike got out to a hot start, and Moore couldn't buy a basket, but they eventually got things going towards the end of the first half, and they've been pretty darn good here in the second half as well. Foul on the perimeter. Three-pointer good from Antonio Thompson, although it's not going to count. Foul before. I could have used that one. Clifton Mayberry goes to the line. Kavion Moss checking back in for the Lions. First free throw, no good. Joshua Williams now checking in for Eisenhower. Second one, no good. Eisenhower's going to have to foul. And as I mentioned, that's the 5th foul on Eisenhower, so that will send Moore to the line. Amari Cole goes to the line for Moore. First free throw for Cole up, and it's good. Makes it 44-35. Second one no good. Eisenhower attempting to get the rebound. I'm going to say that's out on Eisenhower. I don't think that's a very popular decision. I think it looked like it was out on Ike, but they're going to get the ball. And just like that, they give it right back. Inbounds into the backcourt. Eisenhower trying to foul. Malachi Bridges, they might get the steal. It's going to be off of, they say it's off Moore. That's going to be Eisenhower basketball. So we're not out of the woods quite yet. 21 seconds left. And they're going to need to get hot and get hot quick. Ball inbounds, spinning around. Malachi Barnes on the ground. Clifton Mayberry gets it. Up into the lane, floater, no good. Barnes with the rebound, corrals it. Basket good for Eisenhower. Timeout on the floor. Want to thank Shane Burke Services for sponsoring the 3rd annual Great Plains Invitational. Services like it used to be, with the emphasis on quality services that no other shop in Oklahoma provides. When you do business with Shane Burke Services, you will be treated like family, from auto glass and windshields, truck accessories and bed liners, to mirrors, shower doors, and residential glass and windows. Visit their website to connect to so much more at shaneburke.com. And B2E, providing basketball training and skill camps for those ages 6 and up. Born to elevate, while teaching young athletes the importance of elevating themselves on and off the court as well. For more information, please follow and reach out on their Facebook page, B2E Training. That's B, the number 2E, Training. And we want to thank Jennifer Robinette for sponsoring our 4th quarter. The Jennifer Robinette Insurance Agency. Give her and her team a call at 580-536-9100 or stop by in person, 1924 Northwest Cash Road in Lawton. That's the Jennifer Robinette Insurance Agency. Ball into Amari Cole. He immediately gets the foul from Malachi Barnes in the backcourt. So we will head down to this end to the ice tray. Barbershop charity stripe once again for Moore. Cole 1 of 2. His last time at the line. You know, I can't help but think, Eric, second half here, especially in the 4th quarter, we mentioned early, Davion Howard picks up that 4th foul. It just kind of seemed to be when Moore started to show their wares inside a little bit more. Without him in that clogging the paint up, hasn't been as easy for Eisenhower on defense. But they're going to get a 3-pointer attempt and a foul. So Clifton Mayberry is going to go to the line, shooting 3. 4 seconds to go in the game. Eisenhower running out of time and running out of chances here. Two more for Mayberry. First one was good. I think Clifton forgot that he had 3 as well. Now here's the 3rd one for Mayberry. Teams will crash the boards inside. It's good, so Eisenhower will get a chance to set up their pressure. Throw it deep. Caught by Amari Cole, and he's fouled immediately with 2.6 seconds remaining. Five-point lead for the Moore Lions, so really academic at this point. But you never quit in basketball. You never know what can happen. Antonio Thompson into the game for Eisenhower. Amari Cole at the line, knocks down the first one. Second one's no good. Ike grabs the rebound. Antonio Thompson heaves it from half court, off the glass, and no good. So your final. Moore Lions 45, Eisenhower 39 as the teams shake hands. So good game. Excellently played by both teams. Poor shooting to start the game in the first quarter. I think with a minute and a half to go, it was a 3-0 Eisenhower lead, but Moore able to finish them off. So we will take a timeout and be right back. This is the Great Plains Invitational on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Memorial Medical Group's orthopedic specialists are the most experienced team in Southwest Oklahoma. Our orthopedic surgeons are trained to diagnose and treat shoulder, knee, hip, hand, and foot conditions, as well as orthopedic trauma, sports, or work-related injuries. And they're the only ones in the area to offer Mako robotic-assisted surgery for knee and hip replacement. When you need bone and joint help, trust MMG Orthopedics to get you back to living your best life.
Thanks for watching this presentation of the Oklahoma Sports Network.